Okay. Hi. I guess basically the point of why I'm here for this video right now is because I haven't been on here in a while, and I've been super busy. I've handled different things lately. But the purpose of this video is to let you guys know that I've been doing the high carb, low fat, raw vegan lifestyle completely for a little over 2 months now. So I wanted to kind of do an update and talk about some of the ways that this has affected me. So, the main things is I'm still doing this, mostly because I've felt a drive to continue doing it. I've had enough to have a positive experience to keep doing it despite some of the potential pitfalls to it. And I think the main things are I feel more light and generally more energetic this way. My body feels, I really haven't lost a lot of weight per se, but I've been able to maintain and not gain any weight, so I feel like maybe my body is finding its ideal place to be at. However, I do feel more like I feel more toned, I guess, or more, like I feel thinner. My clothes are fitting better. Actually, I have to probably get some new yoga pants because mine are all getting like too big. Like I keep having to pull them up, and they sort of fit, but not optimally. My stomach feels a lot flatter most of the time. I still get a little bloated sometimes right after eating a big meal, but it goes down. And it's not perfect, it's work in progress still. You know, like my legs and everything is pretty much normal, but I feel like I've maybe got a little thinner. And also my face, because I feel like my skin looks incredible. My skin keeps glowing more and more than ever before. I feel like my skin's been pretty clear for the most part. I've got a little bit of a bump here and there maybe, but not really anything big or anything serious so far. So that's a great thing. And I don't know, I just feel more attractive on this lifestyle, and I feel more vibrant. I feel more motivated to go out and do yoga or work out. Most of the time. I have my moments where I'm like that all day, just like anybody. But, for the most part, I have felt more energized in general. I've also felt more social, more like going out and doing things, more like showing my face to the public, and you know, I've spent a lot of my time working on social change and promoting veganism and working towards peace and doing these things that I feel are my calling, and I've realized is most likely my purpose in life. And that's the most amazing thing there is when you can live your life with a purpose and feel like you're actually working to contribute to something positive. A lot of people go through life and it's just day in, day out doing mundane things, dulling themselves to what's really going on, and maybe they want to go and rise above it and be something different, but they don't necessarily get there. And I feel very blessed and happy to be getting to that point now. I'm still working on it, but of actually being able to work towards some of those goals and hopefully being the change that I want to see in the world, because that's what I believe in doing, is being the change that you want to see in the world. But anyway, aside from that, I feel like on this lifestyle I have more of the energy, more of the excitement, vitality, more of the tools to do that, and the mental clarity is insane. Like I feel like I can focus even better and better now, and I feel more at peace at the same time. So that's been a really cool aspect of it as well, because I feel more empowered to actually go out and do cool things with my life on this. Granted, there are a few pitfalls, and the pitfalls are mostly like when I go out to eat, it is kind of harder to find stuff at a restaurant. to eat and to work around the social gatherings in that aspect. Although a lot of social gatherings I attend are vegan gatherings anyway, so that helps, because even at vegan potlucks where there's cooked food, usually there's going to be someone in that group who will bring a fruit salad or a bowl of fruit or something to share. Or some salad. Granted, you have to watch for the dressings, but a lot of times I'll bring like some sort of I'll bring pico de gallo or sometimes guacamole. Right now I'm trying to stay away from overt fats, but when I'm not entirely avoiding overt fats or guacamole, because you can always mix those things into a salad and use it as a dressing, and voila, there you go. Plus, I like to bring a dish too. I always say this is a raw dish to help introduce people to raw food, and I brought, before I started on overt fat free, I think it was last month I went to college, I brought the creamy corn chowder, which it's a recipe that Freely has on one of her videos, if you're familiar with her. Definitely check out Freely's channel if you haven't. But anyhow, I took the creamy corn chowder with me, and it's just basically corn, avocado, and dill blended. It's pretty simple, but it's so creamy and delicious, and people loved it. People really ate it up. Whether they were raw vegan or just vegan, people really enjoyed that, and I got a lot of people saying, at the end of the night, thanking me for bringing it. So that's cool. But it is a little bit, you do have to watch some things, especially because restaurants can be a little more tricky, and I find myself drinking a lot of my meals just on the go, and having enough fruit in the house, I still do struggle with that sometimes, because I'll get a lot of fruit, and then I eat a lot of fruit, and then what I think is going to last me a long time, like a whole week or whatever, midweek I'm kind of start finding myself running low again on things like bananas, which is my staple that I buy most in bulk of, but I also eat the most in bulk of too. So those things, it kind of depends, and I'm working on that. But I think those are things that with some effort and some experience and fine-tuning that I will get better at. And it seems like a common problem amongst people just starting to go to this lifestyle is getting used to having enough food, or getting used to finding out what volumes of things will work for them, and things like that. But I'm still just going to keep trying and working on it, because I feel like the overall benefits outweigh the struggles that one could experience with this. So I've also been working on food combining better, not mixing, like now I've been, instead of having a smoothie in the morning first thing when I get up, I have, a lot of times I'll have like half of a cantaloupe or half of a honeydew melon, something like that, and so that way I'm eating my melons, which I love eating melons, but I'm eating my melons on an empty stomach, so I don't have digestive problems. And about an hour or so later, then I'll have my my big fruit smoothie or whatever, followed by like some bananas or something, and then whatever else I'm going to eat that day, and then have maybe some vegetables later in the day. And I think that has helped quite a bit. I also been working on not mixing the bananas and oranges. Sometimes I have a banana smoothie with some orange juice, and maybe that wasn't the most optimal for digestion, even though it does taste good, and I'm sure it's okay sometimes. I've been trying to kind of separate some of these things out and see how it affects me. So, but that's pretty much what it is right now. I'm still doing this for now. I don't know if I'll stay on it or for how long, but for right now I feel like this is a journey I want to continue, and I hope that this kind of gives an idea to some of you who may just be starting this, once you're about 2 months in, what you can expect. I know 2 months is nothing compared to some people on this, but again, this is me documenting my experience and my journey, so maybe a year from now I'll look back at this and see something in it, or maybe somebody else can look at this and find it helpful, hopefully. So that's pretty much what I have to say about it. I'm going to wrap this up now and just let you guys know that low-fat, raw vegan is awesome. I've been doing overt fat-free for the last month or so, and I got to be honest, I did slip up a little bit. I did have some olives at one point, but I've not had any avocado or nuts or anything like that. And I think it's been good to cleanse myself of that. I do look forward to next month probably slowly slipping in a little avocado, maybe just once a week or something, into my life, because it's a treat and I do enjoy it. But not all the time, and I kind of get myself out of the habit of eating it every other day or whatever. It's kind of just weighing me down, and my energy, it was making my energy not quite as good as it could be, I think, and I can see the difference of not having all those overts in my system. I feel a lot freer and lighter, and just generally better, less sluggish. So if you're trying the overt free thing, I would say, give it a try, see, because there are definitely benefits to this, and I doubt that I'll stay overt free in the long term, but maybe I'll just do bouts of overt free to cleanse my body, of those excess fats. And I'm going to try to stick with that for the rest of the month at least, just so I can really get a full-on benefit from it. Alright, I'm out. Bye.